the independent anchor. This is link zero. It's the one and only thing in the entire universe that doesn't need a cause. It doesn't just happen to exist. Its existence is a fundamental necessity built into its very nature. It's not holding on to anything else. It is the thing that everything else is holding on to.
Okay, and this is maybe the most crucial distinction the book makes, so it's really important to get this. The anchor isn't a who, it's a what. It's not some conscious being with a plan or a personality. It's a fundamental structural necessity of reality, almost like a law of physics or a mathematical truth. It doesn't choose to create the universe. The universe is just the natural, automatic reaction to its existence.
And this quote from the book just illustrates the whole idea perfectly. Think about it. Any building needs a foundation that isn't just sitting on top of another building, right? It needs to be the absolute base. Well, reality is the same way. It needs a final, unmoving support. The anchor is that ultimate ceiling, providing the structural stability for this whole, giant, glittering chandelier of our reality to hang from.
Okay, wait a minute. So if this incredibly powerful, fundamental source of all reality exists, why does the universe feel so silent, so empty? Why don't we feel its presence all the time? Well, the book has a really fascinating answer for that, too.
The answer basically comes down to one word: entropy. You've probably heard of it. It's just the natural tendency for order to break down into disorder over time. So the anchor is a state of perfect, 100% concentrated order, zero entropy. But as its existence kind of radiates outward, creating these reflections like the laws of physics, and then matter and energy, that original purity gets weaker. With each step down the chain, more and more of that original signal is lost. And we're way, way down at the very end of that long chain.
Man, this is such a powerful way to explain it. The anchor is like a radio station broadcasting a perfectly clear signal. But by the time that signal gets to us, it's bounced through so many layers of decay and interference that all we can really hear is the static. We are literally living in the noise, which makes it almost impossible to hear the original song that was being played.
So, if the universe is really this silent, neutral machine, and we're just surrounded by cosmic static, how did we as humans respond to all that silence? And this leads us to a really fascinating look at our own psychology.
How do we get from this non-conscious, structural what to a personal, listening who? According to the book, this wasn't a discovery, it was an invention, and it was born out of some of our deepest human needs.
I mean, think about it from our perspective. For a species that is wired to see purpose and intention in everything, a silent machine-like universe is pretty terrifying. So, we filled that void. We essentially created a mask for the anchor, turning it into a conscious being who cares about us, who sets down rules, and who gives